Hello everybody, my name is Tucker, and welcome back to our Russian Fishing 4 float fishing character. Today we are still at Donnets. Thought about going to a different water body, decided against it. Saw this spot that's been pretty interesting for especially overnight Donnets Ruffe and mussels. So that's really what I'm going to be aiming for here. Looking at the cafe before we got started here, there was a large sichel order that had me interested. So it was, I think it was 899 gram sichels. So pretty big sichels, but it was worth 100 silver. So I think that's what I'm going to aim for on this rod. And I initially cast out my ultralight rod just to see if there was anything, and there was absolutely nothing here. Completely no interest from anything on the float side, so go as shallow as I can. I think it was 59 centimeters on this rod, and we'll see what we can get on the two bottom rods. I do have red worms. I am getting very low on red worms, so I have switched back to the standard shovel instead of the bloodworm scoop, just to see if we can't get a few more red worms as we go here. So I'll probably be digging a lot with the standard shovel, because I think I had 22 total red worms. Nice little chub here, it looks like. $700 chub. Little nice. Both these have size 24 hooks on them and red worm. So both of them size 24 hooks with red worm. And then on the bolo rod, kind of our usual setup, I've got a size 19 hook right now with mayflies. And then because I do have the leader on it, I haven't been able to go as deep as I usually do. Wrong rod. Or as shallow as I usually do. I had to go to 59 centimeters. Little zebra mussel. May try to cast this a little bit closer to shore next time. We'll see. Moan fishy fish. No red worms again. I restarted and I don't know if this is set up properly. Sounds, I just realized. Nope, OBS was not set up properly for sounds. You might have been getting game sounds, you might not have. I don't know. For some reason, when I reboot, Windows has done what it does for a lot of people, and it's suddenly deciding to change my default settings. What sound settings I have, what devices, the usual default setup. So I don't know. Didn't do that for the longest time for me, and now it's starting to. Thought about it for the microphone, did not think about it for the actual sound output. Honestly, not that sound out inputs or output, I guess, is really important for this game. I mean, yes, it helps for bottom rod fishing because you can hear the bells ring and you can hear the clicking for when you're nearing or when you got a big fish on that's pulling drag on you, but you don't have to have sounds to play. Another little nace. Beer. I love that name, Beer Fishy Fishy. Come on, red worms. More normal worms. I only have 1,000 of those or more. Another chub. $1.35 kilo chub. Not too bad. I really expect that what I'm aiming for here, especially with Donnets Ruffe and things like that, to be more of a nighttime deal. We haven't really gone Donnets Ruffe fishing, so figured we needed to give it a try since we're at Donnets. Thought about going Bremen, but decided against it for now. Little white bream, non-marker. I like to have my rods in order as they are on the screen, and a couple times I picked up the wrong rod because I was looking at it wrong. So that's what I was doing there. I was just reordering them. So the leftmost bottom rod is rod 1, the middle rod's rod 2, and the bolo rod's now 3. That's a rod. 408-gram rod, and evidently that's the first bolo rod. Yay, some more red worms. Probably a chub or a perch. Big chub. Yeah, 1.57 kilo chub. Nice white bream. I missed that one. That one was on me. I wasn't ready for it. And then I forgot to open the reel. Go ahead and turn on the flashlight before I forget. The red worms, some more worms, and some more bait harvesting. I'll take that. It's a good thing I'm not a FPS shooter streamer. I've got an extra 5 pounds of dog head laying on my forearm right now that my mouse is on. But he's a happy dog. I'm okay. Legs are still a little bit sore after the long walk yesterday in the park. Good news is my ankles that I sprained a couple days ago is almost back to normal. The first day I haven't worn a brace or my big boots. Another small white bream. Might be another red. Just the way it bit makes me think red. And I was right. I think that's a red. Reds and roaches are so close in looks that I get them confused occasionally. Reds tend to be a little bit more red, where roaches tend to be a little bit more orange. right, Donnets Ruffe. Now's the time to do your thing. The red worm. Come on, fishy fishes. That's a nice sichel. 413 gram. Little clubnella. There was also a clubnella order. I can't remember what it was. That's a rare enough fish that even if there was an order, you can't guarantee you'll catch enough of them. There's a Black Sea Shemaya, a sichel, and a clubnella order that kind of caught my eye. I don't know if I said it. I'm up here 42, 132, kind of up around past the church. We fished in this area before. Usually a little bit further around the bend, but saw this and thought I better give it a try. Dog's starting to dream and chase stuff. It's hard to hold my hand still when the whole dog shakes. Curious how much darker YouTube's gonna make the float because I can see it just fine for me in the float cam. Turning and shining the flashlight down there doesn't give that much more light. right. I was thinking I got to be getting pretty low on tea. I'm down to 60 thermoses of tea to eat. Some nibbles on the bottom on the bolo rod, and it gave up. Might be some nibbles on the rod number 1 too. Got about a quarter of my spool of line left. That's that second circle. Let it go a little bit further before I pass this thing. Not too much though. Well, number 2 is getting nibbled on there, but I don't think the fish actually bit. No, it did. That had the look of either perch or a mussel. It was a small river mussel. Someone woke up from his slumber and started licking the back of my hand. Nice zebra mussel for a marker, 51 grams. Just barely a marker. Two red worms, awesome. $48 grams zebra mussel. Nice, 70-gram Donnets Ruffe, 777 XP. There's a good name. Donnets Ruffe. Someone was rolling upside down, pushing my hand. A nice day. Low 60s, basically low room temperature. I went out for the lunch-based dog walk. I didn't realize it was as warm as it was and put on a heavy flannel shirt. Because when I let the dog out the first thing in the morning, it was below freezing. And another 74-gram Donnets Ruffe. Welcome to Fall Spring 7, I think. And no rain so far, but they're talking thunderstorms tonight, so it is what it is. Backyard's mud pit. Even the dog started sinking when he was doing his business with only 3 paws on the ground. So it made the 3-mile dog walk yesterday a little bit more fun. It was just a soft, muddy clay everywhere. I think that's why I'm a little bit more tired than I would expect for a 3-mile walk. Every step sunk a little bit. I may be running down the shoreline here in a second. Oh, come on. Thanks, game. Set the hook. Best hooks in the freaking game. Had freaking tension on it. And the fish still popped off. That's frustrating. We're only 300 fish more on this account than the other account. And I thought it would be higher. Still frustrated about that one, though. It was a good fish. I wasn't. Yeah, I was about to say, if I wasn't using Rage Series hooks, I could understand it, but I don't know what I could have done differently there. Wasn't shift clicking, wasn't right clicking. Normal reeling. It is. It's actually still on there. Interesting. I'm hitting R and it wasn't telling me there was a fish on there. About to get upset. I think I may move back down towards the boathouse when the sun comes up. This is supposed to be a decent night fishing spot, but we did get a couple of okay Donnets Ruffes, but nothing spectacular. Ew, my headset's starting to run out of power. Luckily, y'all don't get to hear the but that I get to hear. There's Sichel. Just trying to get my headset plugged in, but didn't realize the float looked like it already dropped under. It's already, whatever that was already off. Did not expect that. And headset plugged in. It's a wireless headset, but it'll work plugged in as well. Probably a chub with where I hooked it. That doesn't look like a chub though. No, it was 777 gram chub. Wasn't sure what that was, honestly. On fishy fish. Either a mussel or a Donnets Ruffe. I can't see it too well. Mussel. I was actually thinking it was a river mussel, so I could just barely see the top of it. Little bream. Disappointing fish. Little sichel. Nope. Decent shad. Little perch. Little chub. Seriously. How far that had moved there. All right. Game's got me confused there. All right, let's go down by the boathouse again. Wasn't the best night over there. Wasn't the worst night either, but See if we can't get some decent carps. I don't have a lot of sweet dough. Need to make some more of that soon. I'm not going to put ground bait in these. Wrong button. Pizza I had for dinner is not sitting too well. Little shad. Little sichel. I was looking up at how much time had passed and didn't see that float go down. Little sichel again. Little sichel. Oh, we're good. Nice 220 gram shad for 2400 XP. Missed fish somehow. Passed into the fence that time. There we go. I don't know if y'all saw the second cast that hit nothing but was just floating in midair. Oh, fishy fish. I definitely need to go somewhere different on it's Saturday night, so it'll be Monday night. I'm getting a bit burnt out on Donnets. If I'm getting burnt out, I'm sure y'all are too. We'll see what comes up on VK or things like that and make a decision from there. Always Bremen, healing at Goldberg. We haven't gotten trophies there. Sure, there's stuff over at Elia. And at Winding. Go back eyed fishing at Mosquito, so there's plenty of things to do. Cursed Sichel. Nice Terran there. 479 gram. That might end up being a weekly record, considering a 521 gram one just showed up as well as a weekly record. At 4,000, 4,900. Yeah. Basically, we're at 5,000 silver to start the day. Today's not going to be a good silver day. Just going to call it now. It's not a good silver day. Isn't that right, buddy? I knew today probably wasn't going to be the best silver day. I kind of wanted to just chase the Donnets Ruffe a little bit. At 479 was a weekly record. 479 gram Terran, that is. Nothing on the global record boards though, so doesn't really matter. No silver bonus. $90 shad. Ah, a little bit of a fake out there. Nice. Yeah, that was a smaller sichel than I thought it was. Thought it was at least a marker. Little black sea Shemaya. Looks like we got about 5 or 6 minutes left tonight. You want to look at the leader, the record boards for the week. See what we ended up with. Another small sichel. Probably need to check Ruds, Terrans, sichels, maybe a Clubnella, maybe Pontiac shads, Pontic shads. Always add an A to that one. That looks like a decent sichel. 437 gram. Quantity hasn't been as bad as I thought it was. We're up to 40 fish in 56 minutes. I was thinking we were about 30. Quality's just been meh today. All right, let's take a look at the weekly records for the US. Let's see. Scrolling down, Lexi Shemayas, we didn't get on the board there. Leak didn't get on the board with. Don't think we had good Breams. Subnello, we did not get on the board. Nice one there, idiots. So it's one of my viewers. Case, not on the board. Context, nope. Another one by one of my viewers. Oh, up there. Good job. Don't think we got a river mussel or a big river mussel at all. Rudd, we are not on boards there. I thought we were. Ouch. Mayas. Is it only going to be that Terran? Looks like it. Go look at ultralights. Nice one. Clubnella, no. Yeah, this was not a good week for me. Ultralight Rudd there. What were the Rudds? And 1.5. Yeah, it just was not a good overall week. Thought we had more on the board than we ended up with. No, well. Let's see, 40 fish. I'm going to say 55 silver. I do not think today was a good day. Ooh, 83. What was worth money? The Donnets Ruffe, 10 each. And the Chub. Yeah, that turned out to be a little bit better day than I thought it was. Let's go see if we got anything for the cafe. I don't believe we did. Big Shemaya, which we didn't get. 3 Clubnellas, we only got 1. No crayfish. No big old sichels. And no Volgazanders. So 83 silver. Turned out to be a better day than I thought it was, but definitely time for something different tomorrow or on Monday. So hope you all enjoyed. We'll be back then. We'll be back tomorrow with a spin fishing episode. Hope you all have good time lines, and we'll see you then. Bye-bye now.